Oh yes, welcome back to yet another video. Yes, my godness, it happened. I think it did. I'm not 100% sure because I have not opened it yet. So it does say fragile, and I tell you why in a moment. Why I'm not 100% sure. It is the record. I think it is. But I guess the video title kind of spoils the answer. If it's not this, what I'm thinking, and it would have another title, or would it? What would be the title? You don't know. Oh yeah, man, that's a headache. That was not on purpose. Let me explain. I was on the internet searching for the Mars Volta vinyl, and on a certain page, the one most of us use. I'm not making any kind of, if it's not necessary, commercial about a big multi-billion-dollar company. But yeah, the result was, yeah, okay, yeah, no problem. Vinyl, the Mars Volta, what do you want? Except the deloused in a affordable range, price range. But they did have a one of the pages, or one of the ads were, what do you call it? One of the results were Bethlehem and Goliath for, I think it was 31 pounds, and that was a no-brainer. It's like, okay, please, God, give me this. And that was the same day, or it was a week after I were lucky and discovered, the one we are not through with, but shit happens, man. New things have come to life, I hope. But yeah, we will continue. As I said, I have more projects than that one. The Francis the mute that's not done or just begun. I also have a Run the Jewels music video, project going around the Run the Jewels 4. And yeah, this was just on the turntable yesterday. And that's the first collection of Cramp's singles, Gravest Hits. I do recommend this. This is the one with Human Fly, Domino, the good old, Roy Orbison butt cover, and Surfing Bird, The Way I Walk. It's a classic. And this is just the inner sleeve for the George Harrison. And that shows you how eager I am, because enough of that. Beautiful. It was the debut album from, All Things Must Pass, I think. I have the box set. I love it. I listen to some of the records, I tend to mix my... That's not the only things I have been listening to, names, bands, what do you want to call it. I also have a CD stack. In that, there's a lot of Bob Marley this week. Go figure. Oh, it's a no-brainer. What do you want to call it? And a lot of Björk was on the CD player the last week. Björk, yes. Debut album. And another one. Can't recall it. But what do we have in the back today? What do we have in the mail, the post? Yeah. Let's fucking freaking find out. Why? Without further ado, because I cannot wait any longer. I don't know, did I try to mention that I thought I was ordering the Bethlehem in Goliath, but then a couple of days afterwards, they wrote me back and said, oh yeah, sorry, it's not the Bethlehem in Goliath for $31. We don't have it at all. it's the NOCTOURNIQUET. So please write back, is that a problem? And I just wrote back thinking, bummer, but it's not a bummer because I wanted the NOCTOURNIQUET at some point also. You know, I was just eager to get the Bedlam while it was still cheap, but that was too late. And then I said, yeah, just send it, man, no problem. I'm a positive dude, you know. If life is throwing me melons, I am making lemonade. What did they freaking send me? Oh, I was just about to take that. It's a third possibility. But yeah, I just wrote them back. No problem. Just send me the NOCTOURNIQUET. I didn't bother to write, you know, to the folks that was in my plans anywho. So yeah, let's just go to plan B. It was still cheap though, so you know what's not to like. I think it's the colored variant. I think it is. I cannot be sure. And then they give you some kind of shitty plastic cover. That's. Or was it? Did they? I didn't notice. Did they just drag that out of the you know, the plastic? Was it just some kind of, you know, during the sending? You know, not a permanent idea. We'll have to be very careful because this is very tight. You know, and remember the first video I did, or the last one also, about the, I'm just, don't mind me, I'm just doing some micro starter work. We got a hole. But I have a theory that when they shrink wrap them in the factory, they also sometimes, you know, do it too good, and that's how you get, you know, maybe some arches, you know, it gets sucked in. So yeah, are you ready? I think we are about to pop this motherfucker, this motor scooter. The rest is doable. Now we got a proper hole to tear in. There's nothing more distracting than, you know, the electromagnetic wrapping when you are eager to get it off. And this is actually beautiful. And once again, I'm lucky. It's totally, I'm gonna hold it up against the light for a few seconds just so you can be a part of the inspection. It's beautiful. We don't have a single dent. This is the way we want to go. It's not gatefold, but I think it's supposed to be a double. What the shit, we even got 3D glasses. That was a surprise. So we get a freaking 3D poster? I don't know if this is coming out in 3D. Let me just check. This is actually pretty cool. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe. You don't know. It doesn't look the par, but I think it's the inner slivers that's supposed to be in 3D. Yes, we have a photo, and then we can, you know, put the, and it's, of course it's not 3D, but that's the way you want to go with that little. What's the color? What is the color? Is it black? Oh, no, it's blue. And that's even a pretty blue, huh? Wow. Notice that I'm not never touch. I know the DJs do it, the LP dudes and the, you know, the, is it too blue? No. Not the same color. We have a purple. Oh my goodness. I did not know that because I thought I just bought the, you know, the freaking Bedlam and Goliath. But now I have the, oh, there's even a hole. I never saw that on the internet where the bubbles are coming out of. Plop, 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 plop. Yeah, that's Danish. It means plop, 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 plop. Yeah, we do say that in Denmark. I'm not even kidding. You're thinking, oh man, he's really hyped. He's really psyched. No, we say blop, blop. I don't know what you say. Do you say blop, blop? We do. I'm trying to figure out what is side A. I think my intuition is on point. This has an A. I'm just checking. If this has an A, this have got to be the B side. Wouldn't it be great sometimes it was easy, but sometimes it's not easy. So yeah, I think I have to take a smoke, you know, just like a cigarette, because I almost need to calm down a bit. I'm so freaking hyped. I never heard a second of NOCTOURNIQUET, sorry. Mumbling with the cigarette, just like Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, play it again, Sam. Why don't you? Sorry I slapped your face. I didn't want to blow your head off. Yeah. I love black and white movies, by the way. But you know what I also love? The Mars VOLTA. And as I just showed you, it arrived today. I'm pretty fucking psyched. It just go when stuff like that happen or arrives at your door. You just make a video. If you're me, it doesn't matter if you're not done with the Melvins album or the, you know, the other Mars VOLTA album, the Mute, or yeah, or even Run the Jewels. Any. It doesn't matter, because then we have something to go back to. It's like watching or listening to the MCU. It's like, oh, remember the Incredible Hulk? Yeah, he's not dead. Stuff like that, you know. That was not the best character I could have mentioned, because he has been in it for the get-go. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty fucking stoked. I'm talking about Marvel movies, and we are supposed to be listening to NOCTOURNIQUET. Maybe I should just drop the needle and, you know, I'm expecting the most relaxing, the Mars VOLTA album, you know, even more relaxed than Oxyhedron, what, you know, the hedron, Octahedron, Oxygen, that's Jean-Michel Jarre, but yeah, Octahedron, yeah, that must be something with some, you know, 8-sided hedron. We did not mention that when we made the video. Are you ready? Let's just freaking do this. I thought I missed it. I don't know if it's high enough. Okay, that was just a good, no sound. I'm guessing they're continuing right away. They never do a 3 or 4 second pause. Rarely. I can't remember any. So, first impression. This is different. I'm not saying bad different. I'm saying this, you gotta take it in when it's that different. The whole sound was at the beginning I was thinking, is there something wrong with my speakers? You know, it sounded some kind of muffled, or and the almost like a Run the Jewels sound, apropos that Jesus walk, you know, that was a bad example, but the sound, I'm thinking hip hop. I don't, so it certainly was the most hip hoppy. It wasn't hip hop, I'm not saying hip, but it had that bass sound that my brain, is associating with hip hop sampling, bass, gritty bassing, what do you want to call it? So, but yeah, interesting. The rhythm was just like donk 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 donk. You know, that was pretty easy. Not flamboyant, jazzy, or anything like, the old Mars Volta. So pretty good. I'm not unhappy, but I'm sure I have to take this album in first of all. But yeah, not bad, and not what I expected. I don't know. The cover told me another story. You know what I mean? But maybe we will arrive at that that cover feeling the vibe? Oh. We had a pause.
not music, you know what I mean. Crazy VOLTA, man. Got a lot of distortion. Almost, Bond theme. That's just an organ. I thought it was. Oh, we have the guitar, but that's another where, another place. Chaos, Backland. Crap, man. Talk about ending with a bang, something like that. On the first side, interesting. It's funny, you have some kind of like an idea of how this is gonna, how it sounds. And that's built up by the previous album you heard before, talking about the same group, in this case, the Mars Volta. And no, it doesn't sound at all what I expected. I frankly expected a more, like their version of The Dark Side of the Moon. Very, very spacey, chill out, almost loungy. Lounge space, if that makes sense. But no, we got something different and interesting, and especially on this track, we got back to the more classic Volta stuff with the rapid jazz drumming, the all, you know, the extra, you got tons of, you know, hits on the snare drumming. It's almost like non-stop, a snare drum buffet. And that's one of the things I love about the Mars Volta, that out of whack drumming in the most perfect jazzy way. It's the only way I can describe it. And as I said minutes ago, this will have to be marinating in my body. I have to marinate in this album before I can say exactly where I would put it. But first impression is, this is like, I don't know. It didn't knock my socks off the same way previously. All the previously work have done. But it's not, that doesn't mean it's bad in any way. That just means, in my head, that this will take a while before, maybe if it gets up there. But, you know, still interesting. A lot of sound effects. It did remind me at some point almost like listening to early Dead Kennedys combined with, you know, where it all gets totally mushy and just one big, almost psychedelic. Though it wasn't very, but I don't know why I had some Dead Kennedys thought. Maybe it was the vocal, maybe it was the, I don't know. I think it's just me. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking about, you know, Dead Kennedys. It doesn't, I don't know why. But I did. So, not for the most part, not at all. Just like, you know, it's just, it gave me the same, you know, fish out of water as the first time I was listening to Fresh Fruit for Rotten Vegetarians, you know, or Vegetables, I don't know, I can't remember the title, but, you know, Fresh Fruit, the debut Dead Kennedys album. That, what the fuck is going on here, man? What are you doing? It's awesome, but I don't know why. I got that vibe. It's awesome, but I don't know why. You know, because at the same time, it sounds messy. And that was how I discovered the Dead Kennedys, you know, messy, awesome, and I didn't know why. So yeah, side A done. I'm stoked. I will not be listening to any more, any further in this album before I do it on video. It's gonna be a first reaction. So once again, thank you for watching and tuning in to my little corner of the universe. Domo freaking arigato. And thank you very much. Yes, merci. What do you say in Hispanic? Can't remember. Anywho, you know I love you. Ciao.